Hi, welcome to Session Time. I'm Will, and again with me today is Ryan Burton. We're still discussing Soaked in Gasoline, the song. Today we're going to talk about the bass and the acoustic guitar.
Absolutely.
Ryan actually played both of those parts on this song, as well as co-producing the song with Ross Childress. He played bass and the acoustic. The bass on this one, we ended up with a very specific bass. What
We use the Fender Jazz, and as I understand, it's a 62 or 63 Jazz.
Yeah, this one's Bill's personal bass, correct?
Bill Turpin's personal bass, and actually he drove home that day to get it for us because he wasn't here and we realized we wanted it.
Yeah, that was the sound we needed for this.
Yeah, the jazz pops. It's got a little bit of a punch, and if you listen to the song, the first verse of the song, there's a little bit of kind of an elaborate bass part. I say elaborate like I'm trying to make it sound like what I did was fairly complicated or something, but no. But it has a little bit of a melodic bass part going. You can hear the punchiness of it, and the jazz really was the instrument for that.
Yeah.
Played with a pick, by the way. The whole song was played with a pick. Just to kind of bring out a little bit more of that punch.
Give
And
a little more
in the
tag.
verses, there's a bit of a round kind of, Billy Idol kind of AC/DC sort of round rolling bass sound, and the pick brought that out a little bit more.
Yeah, and you'll see in the videos, we recorded the bass direct. It's straight into a BAE 1023, which is kind of a Neve-esque preamp, and then into a compressor.
There will be a test on this as well. So please
There
remember.
will. Okay, Getty.
Yeah, Getty, I wish.
A fellow Canadian here, so I had to give him a little
Absolutely.
hard time. This is going to be the same portion of the song that you heard in the drum tracking and the pre-production show, but we're going to add bass. The acoustic guitar in this thing's so thick with electric. What were you thinking with the acoustic on it?
Well, actually, the demo that we got of the song was electric, so there wasn't any acoustic. Lynnay Della Luce, the artist of the song, told me that she did write it on acoustic, which is ironic that it kind of got reintroduced after. But the acoustic was more of sort of a guide track for the song, and as you've mentioned, it comes across very percussively in the final mix. But the acoustic was a guide track. Ross Childress, when initially he got the song and heard the drivingness, actually he pulled back the electric in a lot of places to give the song more texture and to breathe. So if you hear the beginning of the song, it kind of has acoustic with some strings, and then gets into a punchier, more electric, then back. So it's sort of the acoustic acts as sort of a departure and a textural item in the song, and that's really what it ended up being.
Yeah, it's more percussive than it is tonal, and the demo that I got was recorded direct. So to kind of emulate that without just going direct, we mic'd it with a single microphone. We used a U87, I believe, on that. Just single mic. We weren't looking for a big image. We were looking for something that was going to cut through, something that was kind of mid-rangey, that wouldn't get lost in that big wash of electric guitar and drums.
Turned out to be a nice little percussive textural item in the song.
Absolutely. questions, feel free to email us. And again, everything's available on our website. You can find us at reallife.net.
Real-life.net.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I'm sure Steve will put in all the links here.
They're below somewhere here, right? We should be pointing them.
Absolutely. Check it out. If you've got questions, feel free to email us. We love answering questions.